Man, I do not know what is going on with Ohio and all these tornadoes. So I made that video a couple weeks ago where my neighborhood here got hit with a tornado, and there's a bunch of houses that got torn up. You know, people, I mean, they lost their houses, like completely leveled them. And then yesterday, or I guess Thursday, which is 2 days ago now, more tornadoes went through another area of Ohio, about an hour and a half away from here, and leveled more. I mean, they were way worse. Leveled more houses. There's more damage. I was on my way home yesterday, and I had to drive past like Lake St. Mary's, and on the north side of Lake St. Mary's, I just saw like farm, whatever they're called, barns. I don't know why I couldn't think of the word freaking barns, but I saw barns that were like just torn all up and just skewed throughout the fields. Man, I'm saying a lot. Anyway, yeah, it was pretty bad. Way worse than out here. Over in Indian Lake got hit really hard. There's a bunch of houses out there that were completely flattened. So here's all this damage from our tornado still. So they got a lot of this cleaned up out here. But yeah, Indian Lake got hit crazy hard. A lot of people lost their houses out there. You know, here, like, we had a few people lose their houses, but a lot of them are fixable. Like out there, a lot of people, their whole houses got leveled. And I was driving through a huge storm in Ohio Thursday when all of them were coming through, and I didn't know there was tornadoes and stuff. And I was driving through this huge storm, and I saw the storm coming. I was like, I'll be fine. So I just kept driving. I'm in a semi, and it's just blowing my truck all over the road. Rain's coming down, hail. I can hardly see anything in front of me. I got like halfway through the storm, and I'm like, maybe this wasn't a good idea. So turned out it wasn't. Might have been a tornado. I don't know if the storm I drove through produced a tornado, but maybe it did. Sure felt like it was. I've been sick for like the last 2 weeks. I don't know if it's like allergies or if I've actually been sick. I'm still kind of feeling a little meh. I'm about 80% now, and getting better, but still kind of feeling a little bleh. But good enough to get out on the bike. We got a pretty decently warm day today, so I figured I'd get out here on the bike, get a video, and go get my hair cut. I'm not even going to the gym. I haven't been to the gym in like 3 weeks now, or 2 weeks now, whatever it's been. I haven't been in a while because I just haven't felt right, and I don't want to push myself to the point where I make myself sick all over again. So, but I'm trying to find out now if it's allergies. I just took some allergy medicine for the first time. I was taking cold medicine, and it seemed to be helping a little bit at least, and then I'm doing way better than what I was. So maybe it was just a cold too, like a really bad one, or a flu or something like that. But I'm going to try out some allergy medicine to see if maybe that'll help. Yeah, Ohio's never been like known for crazy tornadoes all the time. I did get a few tornadoes, but I mean, you know, the biggest stories of tornadoes in Ohio, from what I remember hearing about, was, I think it was in like the 80s or 70s or something like that, and that was down in Xenia. There was a big one, and there's been like nothing since. Anyway, yeah, Xenia was hit by like a tornado years ago, and I remember my parents telling me about it. You know, they told me about it when I was a kid, but there hasn't really been anything since. And now all of a sudden, just in 1 year, actually within just a couple weeks of each other, all these tornadoes are just ripping through Ohio and just tearing things apart. I don't know what's happening. Apparently we're like the new tornado alley, I guess. I don't know, but it's getting kind of crazy out here, and we're getting ready to build a house, and I'm like, I don't know if I want to build a house anymore, because it's just going to get torn up by a tornado, because Ohio keeps getting hit with tornadoes. But I guess it is what it is. Ain't nothing you can really do about it. So still haven't heard anything about our house. Actually, we did. We had the appraisal thingy. We had a thingy done that cost $500 for some reason, where somebody, I don't know what they did. They went through like all of the, you know, selections that we chose, and the floor plan and the upgrades, and, you know, the plot that we chose and the value of the plot. I don't know what all they did exactly, but they evaluated what the house is most likely going to be worth, and then they based that off of nearby houses that are equivalent to ours. And of course all the houses are, you know, from the same company that are, you know, they're all the same. So they're basically choosing houses that have, you know, same-ish square footage, you know, relatively close to the same square footage at least. You know, stuff like that, you know, similar upgrades. And comparing them with, like, you know, this house went for this much, you know, like, here's how we're getting this number, is that this house sold for this much, and it has, you know, comparable things to the ones that you're building. And to be completely honest, I'm sure there's a very good reason for it, to have that done, and to pay $500 for it, but I don't know what it is. It seems kind of stupid. Seems kind of dumb, because the house isn't built. I get the appraisal after the house is built, and maybe that's what this is going to be. Maybe they're basically saying, like, once the house is built, it's going to be worth this much, and there'll be no more appraisals. But I thought we were going to have an appraisal after the house is built, and if we do, I'm going to be mad about that, because I'm going to go, why did the first guy do it? Why do we pay him $500 to do an appraisal on a non-existent house? I want my money back. I don't know. We'll get her figured out. But I can tell you this much. I'm not paying another $500 for an appraisal after the house is built. So this better be the one and done. And I hope they get to building this thing soon too, because I want to get me a house. I also want to be done truck driving too. I'm tired of frickin' driving this truck. Hopefully I'll be done soon. Got some things in the works, and I can finally get myself out of driving a truck. But I got some thingies going on that will hopefully get me out of driving a truck, and I won't have to worry about it again. And my pay won't change. I'll get, you know, get to have the same kind of pay that I got right now. And working with a mortgage company on that as well for, you know, a change of jobs. And they basically said, like, yeah, that's cool as long as your pay's, you know, about the same. I was like, alright, sick, because it will be. So I will keep everybody updated on that. Not that many people watch this, but for those who do, thank you. I love you. It seems like it's always new people though too, so that's fine too. I know one guy that watches all my videos. He knows who he is. Broken 6. He's pretty cool. Pretty cool cat. He posts funny joke videos. I thought about doing that too, but like, I don't want to just copycat him. You know, if I do that, that's just copying someone else. But I like the idea of, you know, having like the short videos where where you're just telling jokes. I think it's pretty cool. I think it's a good idea. All my short videos are me complaining about random crap that nobody cares about. I'm riding with no hands and trying to pull the bike around by the tank. I guess I could just grab the handlebars, but that's no fun. You know, I think riding a motorcycle is great medicine because, like, I left the house kind of feeling a little bleh. Like, not like terrible, you know, not terrible. Not like I was last weekend, but left the house feeling a little bleh. And I feel pretty good now. I feel pretty good. I kind of want to go and see what these houses look like that were all torn up. Yeah, the houses that got well, I mean, I guess these houses right up here got torn up really bad too. But the one house that was like totally leveled by that tornado, I want to go see what that's looking like. I'm just being nosy again, but it's still kind of fresh. At least it's fresh for us in this neighborhood. The rest of the city's already forgot about it. They don't care. You know, a tornado rips through and everyone goes, oh no, I feel so bad. And like 3 days later, dude, nobody cares. Like, everyone's like, eh, you're on your own. Nobody gives a crap. But it hits a little closer to home for us when, you know, you see all these houses that's just right down the road from you. And you know the people. I don't personally know the people, but my wife's family knows some of these people. I know one other person who lives on this street, and that's it. Get down the damn turn. Look at that, man. They got all these poles back up. Look at that fresh lines. Look at them fresh power lines. Freshies. That's what I'm talking about. So here's these houses. Alright, so it looks like that's repairable. Looks like they're gonna be getting a new roof. Repairable new roof. Their garage is gone, but looks pretty repairable. I don't know about that one. That one's gonna be a little rough. There's the house that got like completely taken out. It was like just the foundation left. God, that sucks. I mean, it went right through the middle of them. It's terrible. Terrible. Oh wait, those power lines are still down. Or maybe those were the old power lines. Maybe those are the old ones. Kind of weird to just have those laying in the middle of the road. I wonder if they got any copper in them. Gotta love just aimlessly riding around. It's just so freaking nice out, you know. I don't wanna... I gotta go to work tomorrow. I gotta work on a Sunday. I mean, I can go in whenever I want to, but, you know, I gotta get to the customer so that way I can deliver first thing in the morning Monday and drive back to where I pick up at. But such a nice day. It's like I just want to enjoy it. It's even a little chilly. It is a wee bit chilly. Anyway, I'm on my way home now. After making a big old loop, big old circle. Anyway, hope y'all enjoyed. It was kind of a boring one today. Just kind of rambled about random crap. As usual. I mean, I guess it's kind of what I do. I don't keep up on the news. I should look up like news stories and talk about that instead. Probably be more interesting. Anyway, kid, love you. Bye.